Okay, welcome to this tutorial. This is gonna be to merge vertexes of two different models. What we're gonna use is the dasdonkey vertex box. It must be version 1 because version 2 won't work this way. So we can see it's this one, the create and insert 3ds file, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. So we got the two PCS files over here we want to merge something for. This is gonna be a request I've had lately, and it is to get my Grim Reaper. This is not the Grim Reaper, I just made a big mistake here, so we go to version 2 PCS. Okay. Now we can go on with this tutorial. Sorry for that stupid mistake. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay, so we got the fitmarth00 is an original marth file. Okay, so it can be any marth, any thing. So this is the original because I want to have this model over here, which is the tiara, to be back to normal again. You'll ask why? Well, that's because the request consists of having this one, my Grim Reaper. He wants his mask off, and so you can see Marth's face. So, in case you didn't notice, this is indeed the tiara, which is polygon 4. So we check here the polygon, as you can see it's 4. So now to find the vertex, we'll go into this, two polygons, polygon 4, and here is the, here below, vertex set 4. Okay, so now we go to vertices, and we look for here ID 4, which is this, and as you can see it's called crown. Well, yeah, that's just a stupid thing on his head, which actually makes him look kind of gay. So this is the edited one, and we want his crown or tiara or whatever you want to call it to be back on the other one. So what we'll do is merge this vertex set, this vertex file, into this one. So we go, was ID 4, we go here, vertices. We go to ID 4, we can see it here, yeah, it's 4. We're gonna export. I'm gonna do this all in the same stuff. So we're gonna call it vertex dot. This is important. After that, we go to the one we want to kinda insert this vertex. As you can see, this is the model. It has plenty of edits, such as his body, his armor, weapon, and yeah, this actually comes out of the thing that was here. It used to be here. So we just want this to be gone, not the whole model. So we go this model, we export it, because we are gonna edit this model. We call it model. We're gonna edit this one into the same, but without the mask. Please note that this will also erase the two horns, because they are made out of the little gem that the tiara has. So we run 3ds Max. If you don't have 3ds Max, this can also be done with Animator. That's a free program you can use. I don't know if there are more programs which this can be done with. Here in tutorial stuff, so where your folder, you got the model, you got the vertex, Now let's open dasdonkey vertex box and click on create 3ds file. Now see that here is this new file. If you already know vertex hacking and you've ever used the method of this vertex box version, you'll know this. So we import, go to a folder which is tutorial stuff. We import the ddv.3ds. Okay, I usually put on completely replace just for when I make more big edits. So we can see by clicking on that this is how the tiara looks like. Okay, so what I actually did to make his horns was just take this over here, which is the gem, and edit it. And then for the mask I used just the crown itself. Okay, so now we're gonna export it again without changing it. Of course, if you want to change it, you can change it, but now we're merging, so we export it to replace the other one. And you'll say, why do you do this if it's just the same vertex set? You may think you just put insert 3ds on model, but if you do this, it will it will just be awful. Okay, so here we got the offset. I actually forgot that. Remember to copy the offset, insert, and here you need, you see, model offset. So we're gonna paste it. Yeah, I just did Control C to copy and Control V to paste, and accept. So okay, so we got the original with mask, and now if we replace this with the new one, okay, so we got original and we got model normal, which is the new one. It doesn't change its name, so if you should continue editing, it will automatically override this model you just made. Okay, and we preview, and as you can see, he doesn't have his mask anymore. Instead, he has the tiara back, although it's completely black. And I'll tell you why, because his mask was totally black, and that is kinda stuff of the textures. So if you want to know where these textures are, you just go into textures, and they are in Mar 1. So let's see, make this bigger so you can actually see this. Okay, well, so if you export it, you'll have this image, and this black part over here is the crown itself, and this would be the diamond he has on top. So you could easily find it in the original texture. So well, that's done. You can do it again if you want to see it again. So we got our complete Grim Reaper, yeah, but without the mask. So this kind of looks more like an Overlord mask. Don't know why, but just cool. Yeah, we got his coat, his armor. Notice that I kept the forwards part of his cape, but didn't keep the cape itself. So these are just minor things that I did because this just looks awesome, this part over here. And if we get out of the way, well, I'm actually just gonna do it like this so you notice how it would look. Polygon. Here it is. It would look like this, and it's kind of this looks weird. Of course, it's more an armored version. The armor is totally visible, sorry. And so that's it. We've merged The tiara vertex, you can do this with anything, as long as you don't mess up with offsets, of course. And now you may think, yeah, you just said that mess up thing, but I'm sure that ain't true. So we're just gonna take out any vertex. For example, how about body? Yeah, here, belt and body one. I'm gonna copy the offset. This, you should not do this. This is just so you see what happens if you do it wrong. And if you skip the import export step, we create it. So you'll see you've got a new 3ds. It will just replace the other one. Now we do insert. It will say the current offset is this and that. You just say cancel, so it will give you the option to write it in again. We paste it and accept. And now you're gonna see how awful this is. Okay, another thing, when doing a vertex hack, remember to restore, and after that, then insert, accept, and then just replace model reveal. And well, this is what happens. We've got just one great glitch. Okay, so that is indeed not what people want. Of course, you don't want this to appear in your game. I'm sure you'd totally freak out. You'd say, "Whoa, what the is that?" I won't say any weird words. So, as you can see, it's almost infinite. Well, I'm pretty sure this, as you can see, it has a word, so that would actually mean this is infinite. This is just an infinite vertex glitch. Okay, so never do that. Always import in 3ds Max or Animator or any other program that is supported in dasdonkey box. I don't know which these programs are. I just know that it works with 3ds Max and with Animator. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.